What if I told you could get Apple Vision Pro level spatial computing for half the price and nearly half the weight? Today we're tearing into the Samsung Galaxy XR to see whether it actually beats the Vision Pro where it matters: price, intelligence, and comfort. I'll walk you through the surprising hardware choices, the Gemini AI integration that changes how the headset thinks with you, the real-world feel of wearing one, and the one big caveat that might stop you from buying it. Stick around. The part about Gemini and what it lets you do is the part that actually made me rethink what XR can be. On paper, Samsung trimmed the fat by using a mix of aluminum, glass, plastics, and soft fabric cushions, and in person, it shows. The XR clocks in at around 536 grams versus the Vision Pro's roughly 600 grams, and the balance is what sells it. The tech sits mostly in the front, but Samsung shifted weight cleverly, so it does not pull forward on your face. There is a removable light shield for deeper immersion, and a separate battery pack tethered by cable, which keeps the headset compact, but means you are still carrying external weight. 2 hours of mixed use sounds short until you factor the lower price. Microhook. Later, I'll show how that battery trade-off actually changes the use cases you care about. Putting it on, the headset runs a quick pupillary distance calibration using internal cameras and then hands you a playful tutorial where you grab and squish floating objects. It feels more fun than Apple's Ritual, and the gaze plus pinch combo will already feel familiar if you have tried Vision Pro. The gestures map closely, but Samsung shows small UI tweaks like persistent floating icons where you look, so interaction feels slightly more tactile. Performance is buttery thanks to Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 and 256 gigs of storage, no lag when resizing windows or pinching apps into 360 space. Microhook. The way it confirms gaze is a tiny detail that affects comfort more than you think. This is the part that made me excited. Galaxy XR is built on Android XR with Gemini embedded, meaning the assistant is system level, not an afterthought. It sees what you see and hears what you hear, so interactions are multimodal. Ask Gemini about an object in front of you, and it can answer based on vision and context, not just search text. That combination of Google Smarts and Samsung hardware is the major differentiator. Apps you already use show up, and because it is built on OpenXR, the developer story is cleaner for third-party apps. If you like the idea of an AI companion that senses your world, this is where Galaxy XR starts to feel like a new category. At $1,799, it is not cheap, but it is a positive bargain next to the Vision Pro price point. For creators, gamers, and early adopters who want immersion and AI integration without breaking the bank, it's a strong contender. Samsung is also pushing enterprise scenarios like virtual shipbuilding training and remote collaboration, which makes sense given the platform openness and Qualcomm partnerships. The catch is the bundled Gemini Pro for 12 months feels stingy, and battery life limits continuous heavy use. Microhook. If you value ecosystem and AI usefulness over pure battery endurance, this could be your pick. So is Galaxy XR better than Vision Pro on price, comfort, and I first thinking, yes, it moves the bar. On battery longevity and a few polished details, Apple still has an edge. For most people curious about spatial computing, Samsung finally made it feel within reach without compromising that sense of magic. Which one should you buy depends on whether you want an AI companion and a more open platform or the absolute top-tier polish and longer single-session battery. Drop a comment. Which side are you on? Team Galaxy XR or Team Vision Pro? If you found this helpful, like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you do not miss the deep dive.